Since alcohol makes ADHD worse over time, do stimulant medications. So the first thing to know is that alcohol impacts our dopamine differently than our ADHD medications do. So alcohol actually just increases our dopamine, which then over time can decrease our sensitivity to dopamine through our dopamine receptors, as well as decrease our availability of dopamine overall. On the other hand, stimulant medications work by blocking the reuptake of dopamine, which essentially just means letting the dopamine stay in our brain for longer, not necessarily increasing the amount of dopamine in general. Now, amphetamines work a little bit differently from methylphenidates, in that amphetamines also actually release dopamine into our brain as well, which could potentially increase your ADHD symptoms over time, but not necessarily. Alcohol and stimulants also affect our brain structure differently. So whereas alcohol actually shrinks some of our areas of our brain, we found that stimulant medications actually improve the development of the ADHD brain in a kid. If you're a kid with ADHD taking medication, it actually improves the structure of your brain. Now, the last thing is that alcohol does increase your ADHD severity over time, whereas when we look at the actual research with stimulant medication, we see that for some reason, about 30% of people can actually go off of the medication and not relapse with a lot of their symptoms. For a lot of people, they are going to experience a lot of withdrawal symptoms and then go back to their baseline with ADHD. However, with alcohol, this withdrawal period is a long time. It can be up to a few years. So anyway, I hope this quells a lot of y'all's fears about stimulants and how they maybe could impact our dopamine system over time.